I go rent the van, and then I drive it, take it downtown to Toronto.
Okay.
And I just start using it as a weapon.
Alec Minassian, accused of Toronto's deadly Yonge Street van attack, wearing a white prison jumpsuit, sits in the corner of an interrogation room and carefully describes in detail one of the most horrific days in the city's history. The planning began a month earlier.
I was at Seneca College, and I decided to phone Ryder and book either a truck or a van with them. And they had a 10-foot van available. The van was the perfect medium size to use as my weapon.
In the library of Seneca College, where Minassian had just completed a 4-year software development program, he says he made a call to rent a van.
Can I ask why you chose April 23rd?
I felt it would be more symbolic if I had completed my exams.
Minassian recalls paying a $400 deposit for a carefully chosen vehicle.
Because it would be large enough to inflict severe damage.
The morning of April 23, 2018 began like any other for Minassian around 7 a.m.
I have breakfast, I brush, nothing unusual.
Then a walk around his neighborhood, some time at home on the computer.
I just wanted to pass the time until I left. Took the van and brought it out to Toronto, and then I committed this rebellious act.
Now, what are you thinking while you're in the van?
I'm thinking that this is it. This is the day of retribution.
It was a warm, sunny spring afternoon when Alec Minassian arrived on Yonge Street, an area he says he knew would be packed with people, and it was. Shortly before 1:30, he says he pulled his van up to an intersection and stopped at a red light. He waited for it to turn green.
And then as soon as I saw there were pedestrians, I just decided to go for it.
Okay.
I floor the pedal,
Yep.
I speed the van towards them, and I allow the van to collide with them.
7 minutes of terror along a lengthy stretch of North York, and then the van came to a stop.
Actually, to be honest, the only reason I stopped my attack was because someone's drink got splashed on my windshield, and I was worried that I would crash the van anyway, so I decided, okay, now I wanted to do more, but I've kind of been foiled by a lack of visibility. I see a patrol car pull over, and I hear the cops screaming at me to get out.
An exchange with Toronto Police Constable Ken Lamb captured on iPhone video.
Your plan was to die by suicide by cop.
Well, I reached into my pocket with my left hand and quickly pulled it out and formed my hand into the shape of a gun like this.
Okay.
With the hope that he would panic and shoot me.
So he explains why he got down on the ground.
If I'm gonna live, I'd rather not encounter a physically painful experience, so I decided I have no choice but to admit defeat at that point.
Minassian was handcuffed and arrested.
Not the usual everyday experience.
10 people died, 16 were injured.
I feel like I accomplished my mission.
If the families of those people who were murdered and were injured were in this room right now, what would you say to them?
I honestly don't know what I would say.